Good morning, everyone. It is August the 1st, and I've come up here to Piqua to make a run down on the Miami River to Troy. And there's a spot where I normally launch by a little parking lot, and they've been working on a bridge for pedestrians and bicycles. We came up here at the end of May. I thought surely that would be done, but it is not. So I had to come and find an alternate access to the river. Never launched here. I'm assuming just by the short distance that I drove, this is going to take an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours off my trip. But I'm still going to make the best of it. Right across from where I'm going to launch over here, you can see I've got plenty of rock. My idea is that I'm going to kind of do a little rundown on how I fish a river, on what I'm looking at, what my targets are for my baits. Somebody that watches my videos asked me to do that, and sounds like fun. So I've got everything on the kayak. Let's get in the water and go see what happens. On the tail end of this island, and I threw out a little swim bait. Got the very first fish of the day, which is a smallmouth. And there he goes, blue and flake swim bait. Another spot you want to pay attention to, anytime you see vegetation in the river, that's a good ambush point. You got to remember, fish don't have eyelids. They can't protect their eyes from the sun, so they will go underneath grass like this and hide out waiting for something to float by and then ambush it. All right, out here working the current, just passing under that bridge, and we got a decent little smallie. It looks like he's about 12 inches or so. There you go. Nice little pot belly on him. There you go. Fish number 2. And he is on the downside of this bridge where the rapid was, so he is actually where he's supposed to be this time of year. See ya. Not getting any action, so I'm going to switch up here. I took my swim bait off and I put a little spook on the line and do a little top water and see what I can scare up with a spook. What I've got here is right in the middle of the stream. I have a log down, and you'll notice how the water on that side is moving much quicker than the water on this side. So the chances are that there is a bass laying in this little slack water over here waiting for something to come by. So the object here is to get my bait as close to that log. That was a bad cast. I'm going to get as close to that log as I can, right there. Let it drop down, so if a fish is hiding underneath, he'll be able to see this bait. Next thing I'm going to do is throw over into the current. See if somebody's over there. Oh, there is somebody over there. Oh, I missed him. I missed him. Right on the edge of the bank. And he obviously felt that hook because he didn't want to bite at that time. All right, there it is. There it is. So, again, what these fish are telling me is that if I want to find them, I have to go look in the current. try it again. Got a little dink hooked up on my wacky. He's out here working the current brake. It's hard to see it right now, but right where that shadow line is, that's deep, and there's current here. And this guy was running that line. Got a big belly. He's feeding pretty good. Once again, I'm throwing my bait out in the current. This time, got a little rock bass. But they're doing the same thing that the smallmouth are. They're out there working in the current. Pretty little fish. See ya. Working my rooster tail through this same little pocket of water. This smallmouth jumped on it, and I'm going to show you what's going on. All right. Odd for today because I'm running this real long. I've come all the way down this real long flat nothingness area with a pretty uniform bottom, and so as I've been making my way down, what I'm doing is targeting places with shade, and I just got about 4 or 5 hits down here in this little section. Up and drifted that same little area again, and this time got a rock bass. Same thing, just throwing up there in the shade. You can see all those roots up there. Another pretty little fish. See ya. Rock bass go. Throw back in there and get another one. This guy's pretty small, but I don't care. Pretty little fish. See ya. Doing exactly what I said I was going to do. I was swimming that worm off the backside of that, and this little rock bass jumped all over it. You can see the rock, how shallow it is, way out almost to the middle. The same thing. This feels like a little better fish. Actually, I think it's a smallmouth, but it feels a little bit bigger than what I've been getting, so come on. Another 10-inch. Don't want to get boring, but the same thing. I'm throwing out there right off that rock point. And again, this guy's pulling pretty hard. I don't know. He may be, nope, he's no bigger than that last one. They're just tough. They're just plain tough. Come on, I'm gonna let you go. Another 10-11 inch right out there in the current, and it's just a blast. See ya. I haven't moved the boat. I'm sitting here in the same place. Oh, nice little rock bass. I'm sitting here in the same exact spot, have not moved. I'm just picking different points along that rock point there just to throw at. Oh, that's a good one. See ya.